Hello you beautiful nuggets. So today I'm going to share with you 5 eco-friendly New Year's resolutions which you can give a go. Now I'm not saying you need to do all 5 of these because that might be a little bit overwhelming, but I suggest maybe try incorporating one of them in January and see how you go, and maybe later in the year you can incorporate the other ones. But it's just a great place to start, giving these 5 simple resolutions a go, and they'll definitely not only help you but help the planet. So New Year's resolution number 1 is to try and avoid single-use plastic as much as you physically can. So you can take this resolution to any scale. You can just have something like, every single day I'm going to use my reusable coffee cup to get my coffee, and I'm not going to get a coffee unless it's in my reusable coffee cup. Or you can go whole hog and say, I'm not going to buy any single-use plastic for the whole of 2019. That's a big goal, but I respect you if that's your goal. Adapt this resolution to yourself, to your goals, to what is realistic for you. A great thing to do is just try and reduce and completely eliminate, perhaps, single-use plastic bottles, especially for water. There's just no point in us bottling water, especially in countries like the UK where we can drink the tap water. Start with things like using your reusables every single day. Things like my reusable water bottle, which I will leave linked down below, which of course has a portion of the profits going to charity, but also reusable cutlery, reusable Tupperware, reusable straws, reusable coffee cups, all these different reusable things, reusable bags. Take these things with you every day and use them instead of the single-use plastic alternative, and you'll definitely be making a positive impact on the planet. Resolution number 2 is to try and reduce your fashion purchases. Again, there's many different ways you can do this in terms of the scale. You can do something like not buy new clothing for the whole year, which is a big goal, but you could of course let yourself buy things like second-hand clothing or clothing from super sustainable brands who are like ultra ethical, for example Stay Wild Swim, etc, etc. Or for the year you could try and implement a rule. For example, you'll only buy 1 new clothing item a month, or you'll only buy 1 item a month from a sustainable brand which you know you'll wear at least 30 times, because apparently we have to wear an item of clothing a minimum of 30 times to make it be worth us purchasing it in terms of the planetary impact. Personally, I wear my clothes like 50, 60, 70, 100 times, so I feel like I'm definitely following that rule. But if you're somebody who buys things, wears them once, throws them away or gives them away, a great place to start might be just trying to buy things and wearing them a minimum of 30 times. But if you're somebody who's already quite conscious about their fashion and their clothing consumption, then maybe try and reduce how much you're buying, or maybe try and limit yourself to once a month, or maybe try and limit yourself to no new clothes for the whole year. These are some big goals, but just scale it to what is achievable for you. The third sustainable eco-conscious resolution you can set for 2019 is to reduce your animal product consumption. A great place to start is to do Veganuary, which is going vegan for the month of January. Obviously that's an amazing thing to do, an amazing way to try and reduce your carbon footprint through reducing your animal product consumption. If you don't know, animal agriculture is the leading cause of rainforest deforestation, habitat destruction, ocean dead zones, many different things. Water consumption, it consumes 1/3 of the world's fresh water is consumed in animal agriculture. It's crazy. I have done a whole video touching on reasons why animal agriculture is not that great for the planet. So a really great thing you can do is either try Veganuary, try meat-free Mondays, try eating more vegetarian, try eating more vegan, try reducing your meat consumption or animal product consumption in general. Again, you can scale this to yourself. You could go vegetarian for the whole year of 2019, you can go vegan for the whole year of 2019, or you can just do meat-free Mondays for the whole year of 2019. Some sort of New Year's resolution based around reducing animal product consumption will have a massive positive impact. The fourth eco-conscious New Year's resolution you can set is to try and be conscious of food waste. Over 1/3 of the food we produce globally goes to waste. That is equivalent to $1 trillion worth of food, or 1.3 billion tons of food going to waste every single year. That's mind-boggling. All the world's nearly 1 billion people who are starving or who are hungry every single day could be fed on less than 1/4 of the food waste produced by the UK, US and Europe. So we have a very poor distribution of food going on right now, and we have an awful lot of food waste going on. So there's loads of different ways which you can tackle food waste in 2019. It could be things like trying to make sure that you only buy sensibly, you make a list, you always keep your leftovers, you always eat your leftovers, you try and store things correctly to make sure that they last better in the fridge. There's so many different ways which you can try and reduce your food waste, but the main thing is to just try and be conscious of what you're eating, how you're eating it, and how you make it last, and try just not to throw things in the bin when it comes to food as much as you can. And the fifth eco-friendly New Year's resolution you can incorporate is to start composting. Food waste is a massive issue in terms of emissions, because if it goes to landfill, it doesn't break down properly and therefore can emit not very great gases for the environment. Also, if you compost, it reduces the amount of waste which is going to landfill in general, or which is going to incineration. So composting your food generally reduces the amount of waste that you're producing, therefore having less of an impact on the planet. Compost is basically nature's way of recycling plants into nutritionally dense goodness which helps other plants grow. This is pretty essential because right now we've got a bit of a crucial crisis going on with soil because of our over farming and our overuse of pesticides, herbicides, etc, chemicals on our land. We have estimated about 50 or 60 years of topsoil left before our soil is completely depleted, and we're going to have some serious issues according to recent research. So it's quite important that we try and get that nourishment and those nutrients back into the soil, and an amazing way to do that is through composting. So please get yourself a compost bin and start in January if you can. Of course, there are so many more ways which you can be eco-conscious in 2019. There are a bazillion swaps which you can make to support the planet, but these are just 5 ideas which I wanted to share with you. Let me know if you're going to incorporate any sustainable swaps in 2019 and any New Year's resolutions that you're going to be doing, because I would love to hear about them. If you did like this video and you like it when I talk about more eco-conscious planetary topics, then give the video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below with your New Year's resolutions, and I'll see you super soon, guys. Bye bye.